y'all, and welcome to the Crazy Sock Lady YouTube channel. My name is Kayla, and this is my channel where I share all about my making adventures. Today I have just knitting to share with you. I have one finished object, some works in progress, and two things that I am planning to cast on in the very near future. So I can't wait to update y'all on what I have been working on. Today is not Tuesday. Why did I almost say Tuesday? Today is Thursday, April 24th. It is around 11 a.m. and this is episode 275. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as The Crazy Sock Lady, and I will have links right down below this video for everywhere that you can find me, as well as links to Ravelry project pages for everything that I am working on, all the details as far as what yarn I used, needle size, any pattern links, all that's going to be over there. And then I will also link any shops that I talk about. So let's start with finished objects. I have one finished object, a pair of socks. So I finished the Vanilla Bean socks. This is a pattern that I am working on writing up. It's taken a little bit of a back seat. We have had a lot of life stuff going on that has needed my time and attention, so I've not gotten as much knitting and work kind of things done. So writing this up has taken a little bit of a backseat, but I am still working on it. I have another pair of socks going in this pattern. I just wanted to work through it again. So I don't have a set date for release just yet. And we have a crazy busy May coming up. We have prom and graduation and all the things happening in May. So it is definitely taken a back seat, but I will get this wrote up for y'all. Just don't have a date for that just yet. But this pair is out of Mountain Sage Fiber Co. in the Cyclamen colorway. Just see that close up there. It is such a fun and simple textured pattern. Easy to memorize, repeat. I can't wait to get it out to y'all. Yeah, I'm hoping, like my hope is next week, it doesn't look too busy, that I can sit down and just get everything finalized as far as the PDF goes and go from there. So yes, that one is done. That was pair 25 for the year. I started that around March 26th. For some reason, I did not put the date on Ravelry, so that is just my guess of when I started that. I know I have pictures on my phone of like the cuff and just a little bit of the pattern done, so it was somewhere around March 26th. And I finished it on April 20th. Works in progress, I have two pairs of socks and two shawls going. Oh my goodness! This is how much life stuff has been happening lately. You guys, I have two finished objects. I finished the Stansbury shawl last night. So it is not blocked, but I did finish the knitting on it. Life lately. But yes, the Stansbury shawl knitting is done. I have woven in the ends. I don't ever clip them. If it's something I'm blocking, I don't ever clip them till after I block it, but it is done. Start it over here and kind of show you. Obviously, it will open everything up a bit once it is blocked, but it is so pretty. I love how springy and bright this yarn is. It was so fun to use this sock set up, and I will show this again once it's blocked. We have company coming into town this weekend, so I will not get it blocked because this is the room they will be staying in. I need to clean up in here a bit tomorrow, but so it may be another week or so before I get it blocked, but I will show it again once it is all blocked out. But this yarn is Woolen Women Fibers. Do I still have the tag? Yes. Woolen Women Fibers. This is the sock set from the May A Woolen Yarn box. And let's see, the shawl pattern is by Emily Clausen, the Stansbury shawl. It is written to use a sock set, or you could use a full skein and then a mini skein. Like, it doesn't have to be something that came together, but I love how it uses up the mini in that section right there. And the border was such a fun construction, and it was so fun to attach that border as you went. Very enjoyable knit. Could totally see myself doing this one again, using a sock set, or like I said, a full skein and a mini skein or something like that. So definitely if you have some sock sets you want to use up that you're like, I just don't want to use those in yarn or in socks. Goodness gracious. Yeah, check this shawl out. It was such an enjoyable process making that. And I cannot believe I forgot that was done. Goodness, I finished it last night while I was watching TV. Obviously, I must have been tired if I totally forgot about it. Let's go ahead and show the other shawl that I have going. This is the Reading Shawl. I think the pattern is My Reading Shawl is the name of it. It's by Kay Jones. And this bag is from Bags by Awesome Granny. This thing is so massive. It is so huge. I used up all of the bare undyed yarn that I had caked up, other than I have, you can't see it up here, but on the very top shelf in this cabinet, I have a little bit of Nitpick's Stroll Fingering in white. I thought about using that, but I love to grab that for heels, toes, and cuffs for my Felici yarn. So I decided just to leave that be and cake up some of the other bare undyed yarn that I had from Wool to Dye For. So I caked up 2 more of those. I don't know how much of this I will use, but it'll get used for something eventually. So it is fine. I am using up the April Row 1 minis right now. I am currently using this color. I'll show you these and then I'll show you the shawl right now. And I have 5 more left from April. And then I have another pack of Row 1 minis in here. I think I'm going to use all those up plus like 4 more. If I figured everything up correctly, we will see. But yeah, I think that's about what I'll use. So this pattern, you guys, I've been working on this for a while. So if you watch all the episodes, you've heard about this quite a few times. But it is fingering weight held double. I am following the pattern for how it's done, all of that, but I am not striping it like the pattern has stripes of minis and then bare undyed held double. I am holding just the bare undyed yarn double with the Row 1 minis to use up some of my Row 1 minis. And goodness is it. Look at this thing. It looks like a big blanket. Here's where it started. So big. And it's been so enjoyable. I haven't worked on it a ton lately. My knitting has just, with life stuff, it's kind of taken a little bit of a backseat in general. But this I got back to knitting on last night, and it was so good to pick it up and get to work on it a little bit. I finished the Stansbury shawl off and then picked this up and worked on it some because it's just such a mindless knit. And it's beautiful and squishy. And I love when I can use up a bunch of minis. It makes me so happy. And it's like a project I'm enjoying. It just makes it all that much better. I should probably put this on another cable, but I'm trying to not, because I'm like, I feel like I'm over halfway through it. So why not just keep it bunched up on this cable for now? It's not too bunched up, but I feel like I could switch it. I have it on a 47 right now, I think. I'm using my Nitpick's interchangeable needles. These are a wooden, I can't remember what this one exactly is, but I have a few of their wooden sets and they're great. So yeah, I'm just using those interchangeable needles. That's been fun to switch it up because I pretty much only use Chow Goo anymore, and I just want to switch it up a bit. So using those for this project, and that's really all to say about that right now. I am hoping to get back to working on this in the evenings when we watch TV and hopefully get it done before it starts to get too warm. It's not been too warm yet, but I know we're gonna get there, and I cannot stand working on like a huge blanket or something that thick while it's warm outside. So hoping to get that done sooner rather than later. I've got 2 socks that I'm currently working on, and then I'm also going to show you yarn for my next 2 cast-ons. One I will probably cast on today, if not today, sometime during the day tomorrow, because I want to have those socks cast on before our company gets here for the weekend. So the socks that I'm currently working on, this is in a bag from Mountain State Stitches. And these are the April Yarnable socks. And this is such a fun one. It's working up great in this pattern. Oh, it's so bright and fun, and it matches my nails. Of course. I've got the heel done on both of these. It's not wanting to focus on the socks, is it? There we go. Got the heel done on both of them. Gusset stitches picked up, so I'm into the gusset decreases on both of these. I am doing the Follow Your Path sock pattern, which is one of my designs. It is the April pattern of the month. So you can get this one 25% off on Ravelry and on Etsy. There's no code needed. It's just automatically discounted. So that does end the end of April. So you still have a few more days to grab that pattern. And I'm hoping to get these done by the end of the month. Doing them Magic Loop, US 1 2.25 millimeter 32-inch ChowGoo red lace is what I'm using for those. And this one's pretty simple. I think I can definitely work on these while we're chatting with company and stuff this weekend. I mostly want the vanilla socks. We have some plans to be out of the house Saturday. And I will probably take my vanilla socks with me if we're hanging out of the house. The other pair that I am working on is in a bag from Robin's Nest Knits. And I am using the Leap of Faith yarn. The Heat is Risen sock set. I've got both of these going, and I'm doing the Vanilla Bean pattern again. Wanted to work it up again. Here they are. They are working up so nice. I love how this yarn is spiraling. So this one is ready for the heel, and the sock set has such a fun bright green. I can't wait to add that in for the heel. I think I'm only gonna do it for the heel. I might do the toe as well. We'll see once I get to that point, but yeah, gonna get this one ready for the heel, then get this added in. If I get all that done before company, this is also one that I could totally work on while we're hanging out here at the house and chatting. I don't think there's anything else to say about those. I'm doing 9-inch circulars for those. US 0 2 millimeter is what I use for 9-inch because my gauge is looser on 9-inch circulars. Those are also ChowGoo needles. So I think that's it for works in progress. Now I have 2 yarns that I'm going to be casting on very, very soon. One is already in a bag. It's a bag by Mountain State Stitches. I thought it was perfect for the yarn that I'm going to use. The yarn I picked out, I have 2 of these in here, is Nitpick's Felici in the Lisa color. I mean, look. Yeah, it needed to be in this bag for sure. So this is the Lisa color, and they do have this on their website right now. So if you wanted some of this, it is available right now on Nitpicks. I will make sure there's a link down below for them. And the skeins are 50 grams each. So depending on who you're making socks for, you probably need 2 of them. I have no clue who these are going to be for. I have a feeling that one of the people coming into town, one of my family members this weekend, will want these, and that would be awesome, and I would love to gift them to them. So I will get them started. I know what I need to cast on for them, and then see if they want them. I have a feeling they're gonna see them and be like, who are those for? So yes, Nitpick's Lisa colorway. And I mentioned the Nitpick Stroll Fingering in white that I have back there. I grabbed one of those, and this is one that I had used. I have the weight of it on here. So I had used it for something that I was keeping track of weight for, I think a blanket maybe, I'm not positive, but I'm gonna use it for the heels for these. I'm gonna do everything else in the self-striping yarn and use that for the heels. So these will be cast on. I'm not gonna cake them up or anything. I'm just gonna pull straight from here. they will be cast on very soon. I'm gonna do 9-inch circulars for those. The other yarn that I grabbed to cast on, I grabbed 2 out of the cabinet back here, and this one is West Yorkshire Spinners Signature Sparkle. It is so pretty. The color is Silent Night. This was one of the holiday colors that they had, and I grabbed a few of those. I think this makes 6. I have 5 more back in the cabinet. I think all 5 of those are holiday ones. So yes, this was one of their holiday ones, and this one is in Sparkle. They do still have these available. These were holiday ones, but they are still on the website on Woolly Thistle, I should say. I'm not sure where all else they are available, but I've always purchased my West Yorkshire Spinners from Woolly Thistle, so I will link that down below for you. The holiday ones are amazing. I have, like, I think the one that I have back there is like a gingerbread one. One looks like a candy cane. So yes, gonna do that one. Even though it's a holiday one, I'm gonna do socks with it because I want to. All right, I don't really think I have anything else knitting wise to talk about. Reading and watching, we're kind of still just watching the same things that I've been mentioning for a while. We did start, and we are almost done. We are on the next to last episode of Ransom Canyon on Netflix. It has Minka Kelly in it that played Lila Garrity in Friday Night Lights, which if you've been here for a while, you know Friday Night Lights is like my all-time favorite TV show. So I was so excited to watch her in that. It's been really good. I saw a lot of people comparing it to, oh gosh, it was like Yellowstone and something else, like a mix between them. Someone said it was like the Hallmark Yellowstone. So it does have some things in it, but it is like, it's much cleaner as far as like language and other things go. But there is still a little bit of things that not suitable for younger kids, I guess, but it is been really good so far. I am enjoying it. I don't think that Eric's really enjoying it that much. He's watching it because he loves me. I think there's probably a little bit too much romance for him, but I have thoroughly enjoyed it. That's pretty much it for new things that we're watching. Sister Wives did start back up, so I have started watching that again. And I am finally done with book 5 of the Edge of Collapse series. So I'm still reading that. I'm on book 6 now. That series is by Kyla Stone, and I've been reading it for quite a while because lately I have only been reading right before I go to bed, and usually I'm lucky if I can stay awake to finish a chapter. So it's always slow going with my reading if that's the only time I'm reading because I cannot stay awake. All right, I kind of think that's all I have to share today. I hope they all are doing well. Like I said, lots of life stuff, lots of like super exciting things coming up in May for us, and I should be able to keep a regular schedule for recording throughout May. But if not, I will update y'all if something pops up with graduation or all the things that we have going on that I cannot record that week. I will, of course, post and let y'all know. But I'm going to finish my coffee. It's getting a little late for coffee here, almost 11:30, but I'm going to finish this up, and I will see y'all next week. Until then, happy making, and God bless you.